Welcome back to this week's podcast. Right before we get into the podcast, I just have a quick sponsorship ad. This week's podcast has been made possible by B&D Kids. B&D Kids is the premier clothing brand for your kids. Your kids deserve nothing less than the best, so dress them in the best. They carry a beautiful line of loungewear and layettes, and also modern loungewear for the mom. And so you can take care of those kids comfortably. So go check them out at bndkids.com. Link in show notes down below. Now, let me quickly jump right into it. Election Day is tomorrow, November 8th. Yes, this week's podcast is going live on November 7th. Let me get right into it and tell you what is at stake. What is at stake is, I'm going to be very clear, I am a Republican. What is at stake is you have politicians that want to destroy a regular family. What do I mean that they want to destroy a regular family? They want to promote transgenderism for kids. They want to promote transgender dads. Dads can give birth. I mean, it's very simple. When you go ahead and you say that dads can't get get pregnant, the parents get out, the politicians jump in there and they attack you and they're saying you have hate speech. First of all, hate speech is protected by the First Amendment. Do some research, fellas. Second of all, my dear politicians, you are running to hold true to the Constitution. The Constitution is what you swear. Right before, what's the ceremony you do before you take office? All right, it's called you swear by to uphold the Constitution. There we go. You swear. What's at stake? They want to say that men could get pregnant. Well, unfortunately, laws of physics and laws of biology don't allow that. What else is at stake? Oh, right. Hate speech is not protected by the First Amendment. Look it up in the Constitution. The only speech that is not allowed is speech that causes harm. Hate speech does not cause harm. I mean, we might not like it. I might not like when Kanye West says anti-Semitic things even if it appears anti-Semitic. But I will fight for him. He has the right to say whatever he says. Cancel culture is wrong. To ban him offline is wrong. So, it's that simple. Hate speech is at risk. What else is at risk? Oh yeah, guns. Joe Biden said it openly. We are coming for your guns. We want to ban those assault weapons. The Second Amendment. No government officials allowed to make a law to come for your guns. No law shall be made to infringe on your right to bear arms. Fellas, it's very simple. No Republican is the full solution, but every Democrat is the antithesis to the solution. The way to do this is go to the voting booth tomorrow and make sure to vote to uphold the Constitution. Make sure to hold your politicians accountable. I know for the past couple of weeks I've been telling you how we can outrig the election if we just go vote. Or the reporters need to ask questions. Let me explain this very clearly. For once and for all. You know who's going to uphold the Constitution? Not our politicians, because I said that from the beginning that they forget that they swear to uphold the Constitution. You know who's going to uphold the Constitution? Yes, that's right. We, by going to the ballots tomorrow, by making sure that we vote for the people that we spoke to and for the people that campaigned to us and promised us the whole kit and caboodle that they will uphold the Constitution, we vote for them. And if they step out of line, we hold them accountable. We call their offices. We make sure that they keep to their promises. It's time for the age-old promises made, politics kept to be thrown out. Promises made, promises kept. That's what is meant to happen. And we will make sure that tomorrow in the election. Yes, I'm going to keep on saying it's up to you to go vote. And if you see something, ask questions. You don't have to be reported to ask questions. That's how I got started. I saw things, I started speaking. That's how this podcast started. I saw things, I jumped right in, I threw my head into the table. You see something tomorrow, you see questionable things, you see that they are not answering questions or they're not doing things the right way, ask the questions, tweet about it, tag your local politicians, Tag your press paper, your media. Tag the media. Start asking the questions. Take to Twitter. Take to Truth. Take to Parler. Take to every single social media platforms. Post your questions out loud out there. The fate of the election doesn't only just doesn't rely on the media. It relies on you. Yes, you. We. It's up to us to grab the cow by the horns, and take the lead. It's time for us to start asking the questions, vote, and make sure everything is up to par. If the media won't do it, if the politicians won't do it, it's time for us to do it. Now, they want to silence us. The United States government, now that Elon Musk owns Twitter, they're starting to say, "Oh, we're gonna have disinformation laws." Disinformation laws are against the law. No one. I want to have a specific person on the podcast. If you're watching, I think you're gonna know who you are. She and I had a conversation about what is misinformation. You get to decide what misinformation is. You know that whatever you read online has to be fact checked and verified, but you verify it. That is the point. You verify news. I verify news, and I go and I do my certain verification things. Tag me, and I'll tell you how. But what my point is, you verify it. You know that not everything online is true. Don't Google things because it's gonna make you have a heart attack. You're gonna freak out. I know I one time had a itch in my nose, so I googled what happens. You could die. You could have an aneurysm. Let me explain something. Google is not the arbiter of truth. Nobody's the arbiter of truth besides for you. And soon I'm gonna have this person who I had a conversation with that misinformation is decided by us. We decide what misinformation is, not the government, not what Jacinda Ardern from New Zealand said that you can only trust things that come from us, the government. No, that's wrong. You can't only trust things that come from the media. The media has the story to tell, a story to tell, not the story. So you can't trust anybody. You have to make your own decisions. Even when you read the roundup, you gotta read the roundup, double check it if this story sounds false, and if it is false, I'm human. But you gotta be the arbiter of the truth. You, each one of you that are watching this week's podcast, you are the arbiter of truth. I'm not the arbiter of truth. I can make a mistake. I do whatever I can to verify it and work hard. However, you are the sole arbiter of truth. Every single person is the sole arbiter of truth. Not that someone else is lying, but you, for your own belief, are the sole arbiter of truth. However, let me explain this to you. They want to make a disinformation governance board. They want to ban disinformation. They're coming for your First Amendment. They're coming for every single thing possible. They want to take control of your lives. There's only one way to take it back, by asking the questions and by actually going to vote. If we have mass turnout voting, we can have the red tsunami that we're all hoping to have, but only if everyone votes. Only if you actually vote. I'm imploring you, if you want to save the country, tomorrow is the day. Go out and vote. Go save the country. Take New Jersey back. Take Florida back. Keep Florida free. Take Wisconsin back. We got rid of Liz Cheney. But take care of the country. Yes, I'm being a Republican now because Republicans are the only ones that are upholding the Constitution. If you come to me with an America First, not Republican, I'll be more than happy to look at the thing and maybe accept them. There are plenty of Democrats that were good in the past. There are some Democrats that are good and starting to endorse America First politicians, but let's stay true to the fact that they all have some questions. And Tulsi, you're welcome to come to the podcast. You're welcome to explain certain things that you have done in the past. You're welcome to explain why you're still part of the World Economic Forum. Yes, I said it, she is still part of the World Economic Forum. I'm waiting for her to denounce the World Economic Forum, and she could do it right here on the Yossi Schmidt Show. Everyone, vote like your life depends on it, because it does. abortion. They want to codify abortion. They want to do everything they possibly can to destroy America. And we are the sole people. We're the sole arbiter of truth. We're the sole people that can save our country. Everything relies on us. Quick update. Truth Social Review is still ongoing. You can email anything, any questions, any problems, anything, or any answers to Yossi@teamworldreporter.com. Another quick update. We are still looking to change our name. I have a name in mind, Team American Patriots. Let me know what you think TWS should change its name to. We could change its. What we do is we produce the podcast. We do reviews of alternative social media platforms. We do nightly news roundups, and our goal is to hold everyone accountable. So, email us back, tell us what we could do, and we are an American first organization. We are here to make sure America takes care of America first, not takes care of Ukraine first and then America, and gives American money to Ukraine. Everyone, thank you for listening to this week's podcast. Make sure to check out B&D Kids, link in description, and make sure to go vote. Thank you very much, and I'm hoping that next week I could come and say we won the election because you voted.